Welcome to Plants vs. Zombies. Now, this game is quite an interesting and popular. And of course, I want to feature it on my channel. Now, I know that I recorded a video before and uploaded it, text and everything, but I wanna voice it. I don't not playing all through World 1 again, or not playing through all of the game again, because I had gone through the entire game and recorded it. No, we're restarting. This time I'm gonna talk. So, I forgot a lot of information about who made the game and why, which is kind of ironic, because, like, I remembered it so much before. But the first thing you're gonna notice about this game is that it is a tower defense genre. But it is not like your normal tower defense. Okay? We just got our... Everybody knows how Plants vs. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people know how Plants vs. Zombies works right now. Well, I'm not gonna explain everything and be like, whoa, look what I just found. No. I'm just gonna play the game like a normal human being. But talk about it as well. So, if you really haven't played Plants vs. Zombies, that's surprising. This game is very popular, and most likely some of the audio or images you see today are going to be things you'll recognize from the internet. This game is very iconic in several ways. The audio is great. It was a nice change from the original style of tower defense games. You know, tower defense games would be this 2D board in which you had to put protectors and people on your side alongside a path that these enemies were coming down. This game is also 2D, but it involves things attacking from right to left base, and the followers, protectors you have, which are the plants in this case, are defending your lawn on the same path that these enemies are coming from. The enemies can directly attack your plant. These are the zombies, of course. It's a very charming and silly idea. You know, these almost cartoonish zombies coming towards your even more cartoonish plants to try and defeat. It made for a very fun game, and I'm very excited to play it right now. There is a possibility I may play mods of this in the future. I don't know. We'll see. You start off on a little lawn type area during the daytime. You're given these basic shooter enemies that do basic damage called pea shooters. You have things that produce extra currency for you, which is sun in this case, which is also genius. And you just get extra from whatever plot that they're put on. It's a little bit weird having to explain how Plants vs. Zombies works, but I have a feeling there's just gonna be somebody out there who doesn't know what Plants vs. Zombies is. And they're gonna be like, well, I have no idea what this person is doing. So, third plant that we're introduced to is an instant. Instants instantly kill everything that it's placed near. In this case, it's a cherry bomb. If you don't know what a cherry bomb is, swear to God, you are so very much not on the internet. Which honestly is a good thing. Don't take that as an insult, that's a good thing in this day and age. The game's also going to introduce us to a harder form of zombie. Zombie types only get more interesting as they go on. And I plan on playing the first 10 levels of this. Alright, now we're introduced to our first interestingly new enemy. It's a zombie with a cone on it. And somehow this cone has magic powers. And while your pea shooters are busy trying to shoot the zombie's entire body, the cone is the thing that's taking damage and protecting the body from being mutilated by a pea. Another goofy part of this game. Now there's something interesting to note about the way the zombies spawn in. You know, they have a wide... Trying to get my words collected here. So now we've got our fourth plant, which is a protective plant. Does no damage to the zombies, but it definitely has a lot of health, and it forces the zombies to eat it faster or slower. It forces them to eat it for a long time. Anyway, what I was trying to say was the zombie threat rises almost in a linear type way, sort of like half a linear type way. It goes from like one zombie to like two of them, or like a cone head, depending on the danger, well, how dangerous the zombie type could be. And the more flags there are in a level, the more the threat of zombies rises. Like, take a basic zombie, for example. They're basic, they have the little amount of HP there, the least dangerous thing. They start off with one zombie, and then two, and then eventually 3, 4, and vice versa. Depending on the danger level of the zombie is how zombie threat will be spawned. And of course they're spawned at random, both in whichever lane they're going to spawn in, and what type of zombie. This makes it so that the game is extremely replayable, and you have no idea what's going to come after you next. Unless it's an introductory level. If it's introducing a new type of zombie, then the game will spawn that zombie in at a certain point in the level. Now we've got the walnut just being eaten. It's quite sad. They're very expendable. Just let them die. Plants vs. Zombies is a game that I have played and beaten quite a few times. I don't think I've gotten all the achievements. I'm really close to getting all this game. But I'm mainly playing Plants vs. Zombies for the sake of playing Plants vs. Zombies. It's a very charming game. It's one that I want featured on, that I want to play. And I have my utmost respect for George Fan, I think was his name, who created this game, and PopCap for taking the chance on the game and turning it into a success. Alright, so we have all 5 of our lanes now. The entire lawn is grass. That means the zombies obviously are going to be coming from everywhere. I also like the music in the game. The waves of zombies picks up. Music picks up and adds new instruments in to represent the, anxiety, for lack of a better word, you might feel when the horde is coming. The horde that you have to prepare for. Now we got a shovel. Let's dig up a plant to make room for another plant. Reading names. Crazy. Listen, I've got a surprise for you. I need you to clear your lawn. Use your shovel and dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. Alright. Just get the pea shooter, please. That was such an epic fail. Okay, goody. Now for the surprise. We're going bowling. I love bowling. It's one of the only sports that I like. Here, take this walnut. Might I put a walnut in your hand? Oh shoot, my mouse double clicked. Because I'm crazy. Now go bowl me a winner. So every 5th level there's a little mini game with a wonderful iconic audio. This is the most iconic of them. It's called walnut bowling. We are using the walnuts we just got to just eat them at the zombies and watch them die in their heads. Very fun. Mini games don't exactly present a challenge usually. Sometimes they do, but they're meant to be just all fun and game and have a completely different take on the way you play the game. If you don't know what this audio track is, how dare you? The stupid grown-head zombie. Oh man, now I've got 4 of them. Well, we're making it through the level pretty nicely. So yeah, every 5th level of each world has like a little mini-game level that you have to get through. It's at this point in the game that you start to realize just what a treasure this game is going to be. This game was willing to completely change the boundaries of what is considered a tower defense, and then go even further beyond. You know, it must have taken a lot to try and see if your game was going to be worthwhile. But it's so charming. I like to think that the developer was like, yeah, people like this game. Oh, there's the explosion. Just absolutely watching. Don't take that out of context, FBI agent. Please don't. And that's that level. And we are now introduced to a new instant. And it doesn't cost much sun, which is really nice. Potato mine explodes on contact, but takes time to arm itself. Ooh boy. Okay, now we're introduced to a way different kind of fun. We're just gonna have to prepare for this. But I like to think that the developer thought this game was very charming, and he's like, yeah, I think people will really like this. It's impressive what this game has done, and it still holds up to this day. People still talk about it all the time. It's a really great fun game. So I'm gonna show you what the potato mine does. I'm gonna plant it. It takes time to arm itself. So we'll just have to wait, but it is an instant plant. It kills the zombie the moment they touch it. Although it's an interesting kind of instant, it's nice that you get to plant it on the lawn ahead of time. You know, most instants are legitimate instants. You plant it, and it instantly goes and feeds things. But in this case, we get to just put it ahead of time. So I'm gonna start building up my pea shooters. Not that I really have any. The graphics on this game are quite pleasing to look at too. You know, the grass, the shading. Like this game makes subtle but nice uses of like little gradient lighting. Like gradient art style, like where the sun's directed at, you can see it shining off some of the plants and stuff. It makes wonderful use of gradient shift in color. Everything is well designed. There's a lot of depth to this game. The artwork is just fun and very iconic, very appealing. It still makes everybody just smile, I feel. It definitely is appealing to children because, you know, it's a goofy little art style. And here's our first new zombie. That is the pole vaulter zombie. I don't like him. He's really annoying. He literally runs really quickly across your lawn and then jumps over the first plant that is in front of him. It's quite frustrating, really. Okay, and my cherry bomb's ready for use again. Good news. We've got our final wave. Now we are given access to a new type of shooter offensive plant. Snow pea shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. The snow peas are going to be like your best friend in this game, I feel like. They really help out in so many different levels. This game is not really hard per se either. It's actually a very easy game. There's lots of challenges that people have done that are beaten all the time, where you can survive with no sun. Like, no sun producers. Which, you know, that kind of goes to show it's a pretty easy game. Now we're introduced to our two flag levels. Our first one. In the middle of everything, there's going to be a huge wave in. And then after that, the zombie hordes are gonna keep building up more and more until we get to our final. So that is something we definitely have to prepare for. It's good that I have a snow pea. I'm very good use of that. I'm apparently very tired too right now. I just worked what felt like a long shift after work. Alright, so let's see the snow pea in action now. I'm gonna shoot one, and it makes that wonderful little frozen sound, and it slows down the zombie. And I like how they turn kind of great, because they're already undead. Oh, the skin turning is kind of funny, but it's weird. Very satisfying, though, I will say that. Alright, well, we made it through that first bit. Now, we have lag. The best part is they also eat slower, so they're getting attacked really good, and they're also being forced to eat even slower. Those walnuts are going to come in hand real well. And then those pole vaulter guys are going to be forced to slow down. Thank God. I thought that I hadn't seen a pole vaulter so far. I bet the moment I said that though, one was spawn in now. Oh no, still no. Yeah, for some reason they're just not coming in at all. I want. There we go. Got one at the top too. He's so slow. And interestingly enough, they have a little bit more health than the other zombies. Less than a cone hit, more than a basic one. So like, as if they weren't annoying enough before. Now you gotta deal with them having more health. Out of that one. But yeah, you can tell that this wave is a lot bigger than the first flag. But we still won because I'm really good at this game. Played it so many times. And now we have Chomper. This is an interesting plant. I Not sure what it is. It's a special kind of plant. Devours a zombie whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. It's not an instant because it doesn't use itself and blow up or anything like that. You can plant it anywhere on the lawn, and you can guarantee that it'll definitely stay there unless it gets eaten. That's what I'm gonna go with. We're almost done with beating the first world. Can't wait to get through this and get to some of the better content in the other world. So I'm actually recording this right after I recorded my State of My Channel video from August 17th. Still August 17th, obviously. That wasn't obvious. I don't know why I ever feel the need to explain things that are super obvious. Something I kinda gotta work on. But I just recorded that video, and I decided I'll go with Plants vs. Zombies and just delete everything I had done previously. Try out this microphone, see if it's good while playing a game. So far, I feel like it is. I tested this microphone about yelling, and it didn't distort the audio like it did with my previous one that I had. So there's that. I'm very thankful about that. It was really embarrassing watching some of the original Left 4 Dead videos that I made, and them just having audio of me talking that you could barely hear, and also just being super. This game is pretty easygoing, so I figured I'd just do this. Any analyzing videos and talking about what I like, well, I'll talk about what I like about the game while I'm playing it. But any analyzing is going to be their own separate videos. I'm not going to really do it inside the actual game I'm playing. While playing, or just while playing it. That can So I really want to put down a Chomper. I feel that Chomper is very underrated. At least, especially in the vanilla game. In the mods, he's always made use of. Look at that, he eats that zombie. I love it. And then he stays there. Granted, he chews, but he stays there. So now we've got our new zombie, the Buckethead. He's got that iconic bucket dinging sound every time he gets hit. And that Chomper is about to make mincemeat out of it. Quite a wonderful plant, and then once it's done chewing, it comes back and it can eat a new zombie. Like, it's not something that dies upon, you know, killing the zombies. It stays there. That's wonderful. Like, so yeah, that's the next upgrade to the Conehead. I used to think that Bucketheads were 4 times the amount of damage, but according to the Tree of Wisdom, if you guys know what that is, it says it's like 5 times. That's a fun little fact to have to remember. To be fair, buckets are pretty strong, especially if you've got black magic protecting your body and on your head. That's my explanation for why Bucketheads and Coneheads don't take that much damage until their cone and bucket's taken off. It's just black magic, it's gotta be. Clearly. Nice, I put that Chomper in the right room. Awesome. And now we've got our final plant from this world. Repeater fires 2 peas at a time. So that's gonna make for good use again, especially the Conehead. That's what I plan on going.
The zombies are coming.
That music is just so nice to listen to. The audio that they have for this game is just so relaxing. Like, but as the music go on, they get more and more upbeat. Like, they're a great representation of everything you've been through and the battles that you're gonna have to face ahead against the zombies. The music basically just gets more epic as the worlds go on. And all the worlds are all based around your house and your lawn. You don't have to be anywhere specific. It's just basically your house, your lawn. That's it. That's the setting. So mods of this game have not become a great thing until recently. Like, it used to just be like, you could only make reskins of like zombies and plants or like audio changes and stuff. Coding has gotten better to the point where we can finally like make full-on changes and mods and stuff to the Plants vs. Zombies game now. The only thing that seems like it's still difficult to mod is the almanac in the game. People have to like remove other entries and stuff, and sometimes even the plants too. You have to like remove certain plants and replace them with a different plant if you want to add in a new plant. But the modding's getting better. I'm really excited to see what people do with it in the future. I love modders so much. They're my hero. They make some really cool. I really gotta put another one of my offensive items on the bottom. I still love how like the beat gets better and more awesome, and it adds new instruments when you have a horde of zombies coming. That's a really good way to represent the strength. Audio and music can do wonders for a game. You can really feel the intensity when the music kicks in better. Oh, that was easy. Oh, my cat just came into the room. Hi, Artie. Hi, Artie. Aw, cat. Hi. Gotta pet my cat now because he just wants to bother me like an asshole. He is not fond of my room right now. I've been making a lot of changes to it, and he doesn't like it, it seems. Change is not a thing the cats really seem to enjoy. See, look at that. 4 P's hitting it, plus one of them being a frozen one. That bucket is getting destroyed. I don't even need to rely on my choppers too much. Everything that we've dealt with so far is no match against my awesome horde of zombies. there's any Plants vs. Zombies lovers that are watching this, let me know. It's a fun game to talk about. It's fun to talk about the modding. It's fun to talk about potential challenges to attempt. There's all sorts of fun things. There's even people who are like just huge Zen Garden fanatics, which is an interesting thing to say about it. But I don't judge. I think it's a very nice part of the game. And we have a letter. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house with a Z. Sincerely, the zombies. Yeah, so that's nice. Oh boy. So every 10th level, it's the challenge thing. Everything you've dealt with, but in huge waves of them. And you get a conveyor belt. So this is an interesting way to change up the game. You have to get stuff on a conveyor belt at random of all the plants that you've got, while also dealing with all the zombies you've got in one big battle for your life. And the music is really good too. I like that I'm getting repeaters over and over. Music in this is so good too. I love the ultimate battle theme. And it's gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick, especially after the first flag. I'm gonna stop after this level. I will continue playing this game in World 2 another time. I just wanted to play a little bit of the game, show my appreciation for it, and just get the series started. Alright, now we got our first flag. Which still is really nothing. Oh, that was 2 of those altogether. It really isn't really that bad, though, because there is once they get to a lot of plants, that's just a lot of cases shot down. Lane. Like, the zombies are fairly easy to deal with. Trying to get rid of some of these cherry bombs here. Yeah, we definitely won, I have to say. Not even the biggest ornament can stop me. And look how freaking easy that was. Alright. Ooh, a Samantha Cause Zero Sun. We'll have to see what that is all about in the next one. Puff Shroom shoots short-ranged spores at the enemy. Pretty cool. Once we play next time, it's just going to be World 2. World 2 is going to have a little bit of an interesting change to it. We'll have to see what that change is. Alright, if anybody is watching, thank you. I hope... Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about this game. It's a lot of fun. I like seeing people's thoughts about it. And I will see y'all in the future.